Possible to curb hate on social media. Blogs.economictimes.indiatimes.com. Possible to curb hate on social media. Today 11:25 p.m. near ubiquitous spread of social media platforms has opened the floodgates of instant information, video and music sharing. The power of social media extends to politics, where individuals and organizations use rumor, innuendo and abuse to malign rivals. Much of this is false, threatening at a personal level and hate speech. As mobile internet spreads, fake news, abuse and hate speech proliferate. In Europe, this has taken on racist and ethnic hues. Islamophobia is rampant. The color of skin has become a major divisive force. Refugees from nations at war are reminded that they are not welcome, and several nations are falling back on anti-Semitism, even as the Islamic State spreads its own brand of hatred and violence. To check this, last year, the European Union enforced a code of conduct on four giants of the digital space: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Microsoft. It commits these companies to review and act on valid notifications of hate speech content fast, within 24 hours for the most part. Germany has gone further, seeking penalties up to 50 million on offending sites. The European Union, on the other hand, prefers self-censorship rather than state control. 1 year later, the European Union's code seems to be yielding results. Companies are deleting offensive content in greater volumes and faster. But it will need more than legislation to fix the problem. Hate speech and fake news come in many languages, including the 24 or so widely used in India. To curb this, it will require algorithms that respond to semiotic and contextual aspects of posts. Artificial intelligence can help. Google claims it can translate literature, retaining its original nuances. Vigilant activism, laws and technology working together can sweep the internet clean. Comments. Visit website. Is GST India's biggest economic reform? Blogs.economictimes.indiatimes.com. Is GST India's biggest economic reform? Today 11:19 p.m. Some speculate that the Goods and Services Tax (GST) has been India's biggest piece of economic reform. Without doubt, it is a very major reform. In fact, it has been the most complex reform to achieve. It called for the Constitution's division of the tax base between the center and the states to be amended, calling for virtual political consensus across the federal divide and the political spectrum. With GST, the center taxes retail sales of goods and states tax services. No sale suffers tax merely because it happens across state boundaries. To make these changes, the constitution had to be amended, but the GST could not happen or would not matter even if it happened, if a series of economic reforms had not happened before it. India's GST is the first value-added tax to work entirely on an information technology and communications infrastructure. It takes ubiquitous computing and broadband access for granted. Invoices and returns have to be uploaded to the GST network, where software will reconcile taxes paid on inputs with claims for credit for such taxes or reject them or even penalize them. The billions of records, that billions of transactions amongst 1.3 billion people within the country and by them with those outside the country, will automatically get processed. India today has the information technology capability to make this happen. The reforms that made this possible go back to the decision to set up institutions of excellence in higher education in the 1950s and 1960s, and to break the insularity of a protected economy in the 1980s and bring in computers. The liberalization of 1991, unleashing long-dormant animal spirits, the subsequent introduction of private enterprise into telecom services and the gradual removal of shackles on its expansion built the communications network GST rides on. If the states had not implemented value-added tax, they would have balked at GST. It is best to view GST as another milestone in India's reform journey. India has a long way to go before poverty and ignorance and disease are banished and people set free to realize their potential. Comments. Visit website.